Welcome back to another episode of Smooth Operator Trucking, where we create the dream 1 mile at a time. Alright, so normally I don't do videos like this, but I think this is trucking gold. So the other day I was at a Freightliner dealership getting some work done. Sitting there in the waiting room, running into this old timer. This guy is 77 years old, 7 million miles. So we start talking and he starts telling old trucker stories. And I love it. I mean, just absolutely love to listen to old school trucking. So anyways, I started recording the guy audio wise, and you know, at the end I let him know, and we took a picture together, and I told him I got a YouTube channel. So to me, this is trucking gold right here. So I'm just going to play some audio clips of this guy telling several different trucker stories. And I'm just going to play some beat footage of me driving while that's going on. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the stories as much as I did. If you do, don't forget to hit that like button. Alright? So yeah, so just sit back and chill and listen to these awesome trucker stories for the next 30 or so minutes.
I went to California. Let me see, where the hell I go? Fullerton, California. Sat out there 3 days. Anyway, on the way back, I got almost out of California into whatever that state is, Arizona or something.
Arizona.
Anyway, when the damn bridge fell in out there in when the bridge fell in. Now this is way back yonder. The bridge fell in out there. North of LA. Sacramento. Anyway, the bridge fell in. And I'm riding along in the truck before I got to the line, you know, back then the trucks all over the highway. Yeah, so well, after our wind got them blowing right along there. Anyway, we got over there. Oh, okay. Well, I sat there a little while, and there's 2 goddamn cow haulers coming there. Anyway, I got fueled up and everything, and the cow goes left. Well, I got my hand. Run it plumb down to 95 miles an hour. And stayed with them, and stayed with them, and stayed with them. I'm coming back to Tennessee, all the way down through Texas. And the speed limit wasn't but 55.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And we're back out by them goddamn crap. Rode and finally they got away. Well, anyway. I rode up. I said, the first damn tree I find out here, I'm going to pull on the damn thing and go sleep. Come out of Arizona into Texas. There ain't a goddamn tree from there to Dallas, Texas. It's not a tree.
That's true.
To
Yep.
Dallas, Texas.
That's true.
No, I don't know. And like I said, I got to Dallas, Texas. I mean, come on, yeah. I got to Dallas, Texas, went slept there for 2 days. There by Gillies, beer joint and showcase and all that shit up here on the highway. It was real air full. I slept there for 2 days. I was warm.
Wow.
Looking for that damn tree to go sleep on. And next time I was out there, I come back to 40 instead of going down 10. Amarillo there, pulled in there and filled up. I done drove straight through it anyway. And there's 2 more bull haulers. And they said, come on, Clem, let's go to Little Rock. God damn, that's where I need to go. And if we didn't do the same thing again, I got as far from here to the truck stop, as close as I get to them. I'm running wide ass open.
And you see that about
I can see them up there, but that's all I do. Run on in there, and we got. Meanwhile, before we get into Little Rock, anyway, whatever that. There's a town there, and right in the middle of town, the goddamn highway does this. And I got on them aluminum blocks, taking them to Indiana. Anyway, it sounded like thunder. I hit that something. It went off down in there, and that something said, boom, 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 boom. When it come down, you know, I said, oh my God, I done throw all that shit down in there. Well, anyway, I stayed on them bull horse, just by the time we get to Little Rock, there's a way to go around the scales. I didn't. I pulled right on in there. And when I took my logbook, and it showed where I feel there. And she turned the page, and there's nothing on the I logged up when I fueled. And she turned it over, and she looked back. She gets her computer, she does this, and does this. And she looks at the time she says, I've got you averaging 127 miles an hour. I said, no, darling, I said, my truck won't run. It says it now. But anyway, she owed and I didn't carry it on anyway, and she showed that logbook back to me. And she says, you go out there and sit in your truck and straighten that logbook out. She said, there's something wrong here. No, there wasn't nothing wrong. She got that computer running down. She said, I got you 126 miles an hour average across there.
She gave me a break, huh?
And then she come up and told me the story. She can't find me in Arkansas for what I done in Oklahoma. And that's all I'm saying. And I've heard about them $10,000 tickets. And that should have been money. You turn around at 8 hours and you done running 1,025 miles in 8 hours. And she says, I've got you average 127 miles.
She still gave me a break.
Well, yeah, she couldn't have done better. She couldn't have done better. She can't find me for what I done in Oklahoma. She shoved that thing back to me and said, you go out there and sit in that truck. Well, I was out there scratching around trying to make all this shit up. And all of a sudden, all them cars left out of that scale and got that sign come up close.
Hey, sir, don't listen to the story, man.
I
don't mean no harm, but like, you know, this is gold, man. Like, listen to old school trucking, man. Like, if you go talk, if you on the watch TV, you can't do both. If you go talk, could you go outside, please? I'm not trying to be rude. I love this, man. I love old school stories, and I'm having a hard time hearing them because you're talking kind of loud on the phone.
I saw it. We was hauling. They call it Superior Fireplace. These fireplaces, these big, beautiful fireplaces and all that shit. But anyway, when you get a load, you might have 30,000 pounds. I'm going over into North Carolina. What's that? Black Mountain or something? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm on the radio. Ain't nobody nowhere. Pull out of that stop where I checked all my brakes, which I didn't do. Just pulled out of the road. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Started up down that hill. I'm running in. She runs up there and buzzes, you know, and I drop my gun. I'm hollering on the radio. Anyway, ain't nobody knows. And I got one of them 500 waters. I'm talking Japan. Ain't nobody knowing. About halfway down that hill, I cut that. Georgia overdrive.
He came out. He's an outlaw.
Oh, she let him know.
Wait, you said you did what now?
I kicked her out of here.
No.
Rope straight down, huh?
Hell yeah.
But he got.
Now this is my 84 International.
This on 40? 26.
Off of Black Mountain, we come up. Comes up 40. Black Mountain. And you can go down the other side, you go down to Tennessee. In
40, 81, and 77.
Yeah.
I know
what you're talking about.
about halfway down that hill, I keep that sunshine. Okay. About 80, you got to understand these internationals. At 45, you got to quit. At 75, you got to quit. At 95, you got to quit. You ain't supposed to be at 95, but it's got one. It's just in there. It's just built in and then down there. Anyway, got through that first one, she slowed down, man, and I hit that radio again. Nobody knows. She got over into the 3rd vibration. She's doing better than 100. Coming off that mountain. Hey, I never hit no brakes. Down at the bottom of that hill was 3 friggin' buzzards working on a rabbit.
Oh wow.
And this son of a bitch jumped up and come through my passenger side.
Pitch black dog.
Come through the passenger side windshield, tore the window out over here, wiped it out, and hung himself on the fucking mirror. He's still hanging. I got him at better than $125 with his goddamn scale house down here. I choked it down. He's on down till I pull out the scale. He comes out. What happened to your window? I said, somebody's just hanging on the mirror right there.
I can see the expression in his face.
And then he lit up. He said, man, he said, I said, you think I didn't hate when it happened? I was in the truck when he come through that. But anyway, he said, down the road 5 miles right here, the very next exit, get off to the left, there's an international deal, and you get that window fixed. Well, thank you. Anyway, I went down through there. And about 2 hours and a half, they done had both them down there. You have to get that thing after one down through there, next time you get jumped up trying to get ready. Through the truck with me. Wow. I'm riding around in Knoxville. Here, man, I'm fighting traffic. It just won't leave me alone, I've fallen all the way through there. Just about outside the other side of town, this son of a bitch opens up. I got another 2 on my own. Well, here you come. 2 goddamn. Did nobody say nothing on the radio about a state trooper?
Oh shit.
We were riding along. Hey, it's 55 downtown, and we running 70 down through there, and can't get out of the damn traffic. Can't get out. We hit that spot and it opened up yonder, goddamn, I mashed down on that boat right here. I looked down, I was about 85 on there, and they come in goddamn. We pulled over and talked. He said, son, God damn. He said, we was coming through town good. He said, now I got all them damn trucks sitting around me, and by God, you just take off. We stopped 55 now, and we're running 70, and the state troopers right there with us running 70. Coming right through Knoxville, Tennessee. Got out the other side just by the time it broke. I nailed that thing and get the hell out of that traffic. They drove me fucking crazy. He said, God damn, son, we was doing good. He said, we was doing 15 and 20 over back there, and everything was moving fine. He said, then you just took off. He said, what can I do? I was sitting there with all them people looking at me, and you just left. He said, well, I had to come and get you.
And I
had to come and get you. It made me look bad. We're running 20 over the stop for you, and you just left. Yeah, he wrote me 65 and a 55. Running Virginia up there, and I got a couple tickets up there. Anyway, I'm running radar detectors. I got 7 or 8 radar detector tickets, but it don't go on your record. So hey.
Back then, I don't know about now.
I want that damn $50 ticket to keep me getting speed here. Anyway, I'm riding along. Everything's looking good. All of a sudden, my dog starts barking like I'm looking. Now that son of a bitch behind me, and he's got that radar detector.
Oh.
And he pulled me over. He said, why are you running a radar detector? I said, look, my radar detector is like a MasterCard. I don't leave home without it. But anyway, he went on and wrote the ticket. He said, you wasn't speeding. He said, I don't know why you're running. I said, oh my God, I just fixed it. I've been, like I said, 7 million miles, I've damn near been caught, damn near everything. But the only thing that has saved me, I've never had a wreck, and I don't know why, riding along at a goddamn 100-mile an hour, what are you gonna kill somebody? I ain't never had a wreck, and I've never hit a deer. 7 million miles. It's 3 or 4 times, you need to come down here with me. And I'd like to ride around my own trucks, you know. Done got in debt and couldn't quit, you know, but anyway. Not carried on, anyway. He retired from Humco, was down there 28 years. He retired from Humco. When he retired, they gave him $200,000 cash.
Wow.
And then $40,000 a year after that. Humco, union.
Wow.
And he put in 28 years.
Wow.
And, you know,
See that these days.
and then I'm sitting around, you know, I done got 7 million miles, done go out 6 or 8 trucks, and ain't got shit. Yeah, I went the wrong path. And one of the other little buddies, he was in Chicago doing something, running around up there driving a delivery union truck. And he come up, he made out like a damn thing. He's going, he didn't get any money at the end. Well, at the end, he got $10,000, and then they're paying him $50,000 a year.
Wow.
After, and he's been retired 8 years now.
Oh, yeah.
I filled an application for JB Hunt. They asked me how many miles I had. At that time, I think I had 3 million or 4 million. Anyway, he came back and told me I was overqualified.
Wow.
He turned around and said, what did you make last year? You know, I wrote down $125,000. You know, you go to work for JB Hunt, they run you 2,200 miles a week. And pay you $15 an hour.
Right.
And you bring home $650. But I had it on cruise, stand up out of the seat and change my damn clothes and everything going down the aisle.
Yep, I believe you.
And I like to fell out of the truck when we was running along about 75. I had the door cracked and I'm pissing out. Hey, 7 million miles. I mean, you name it, I've probably done it. I didn't get caught at it, but I've done it. You name it, and yeah. I got up on the island, you know, I didn't go once. I told them, take that goddamn New York sticker off my phone.
Oh, I got New York. I got New York.
$48 to get out on the friggin' island. Out of my bank, you know.
Yeah.
In that cost me $48 to get out. Don't cost you nothing to get out. We got out there.
You don't know what it costs now.
And these plastic binders, got the rings and everything in them. Anyway, I'm going to bring them, and I'm taking the damn things to, I'm taking them to Alabama. I'm on the island out there. And I can't get in. I've tried 3 or 4 times. I can't get in. They got a concrete wall up here. If that concrete wall's down, I can cheat and put it in there. But the concrete wall come out that much further than where I need to be. I tried for about 45 minutes. I couldn't get it in the hole. Well, anyway, I told my I said, I can't hit that hole. I said, I'm too long. Put that damn thing in there. I said, I can't. If I put it in there, I've got to jump over that concrete curve, and my trailer is going to hit that trailer, and it'll not hold it. Put the damn thing in there. I put her in there. I ripped that other trailer goddamn wide the fucking up. And then here they are. God, deal, they done all this bullshit. I reached back in my pocket and I grabbed out that fucking recorder. And listen to this shit. Put it in there, goddamn. Well, that handled all that. Yeah. Here. You know, they got that recorder. You want more? I said, I can't get in there without hitting that trailer. I can't do it. I said, when I jump over that curve right there, what I got to have, it's going to lean my trailer that way, and it's going to hit that one, not hold it. Put the damn thing in there. And I had it right there, you know, and they's in there oohing and ahhing, we're going to sue you, goddamn, we're going to have you arrested. I said, wait a minute, listen to this shit. and that handled it. They didn't say another fucking word. I got 5 tickets in one night.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You afraid I ain't had tickets.
I left Marietta, Arkansas at 10 o'clock at night with a 9 o'clock appointment in Far East Maryland.
Huh.
which is 34 miles north of Washington, D.C.
Woo.
I left at 10 o'clock at night with a 9 o'clock appointment.
And made it.
And the man said, I'll give you $500. Well, I fucked up. I didn't record it. I got one in Tennessee. Let me tell you. Put it on the dash. I come on up and I got that ticket that I was talking about, the one I got in Knoxville. That was number 2. Rolled on up. I got one in Virginia. Number 3. I got one up in Maryland. When I got around Washington, D.C., I got another ticket. That was number 4. I pulled into the goddamn parking lot up there at 12 o'clock the next morning. 12 hours, 1,025 miles. 12 hours. You got to average 100 miles an hour all the way to it. I done it. I pulled in there at 35 miles an hour looking to where I'm going to go. And this goddamn rent-a-cop with a 15 mile an hour speed limit. This rent-a-cop gave me a goddamn ticket for 15 miles an hour over in the fucking parking lot.
In the parking
5 tickets in one night.
in the parking lot?
In the parking lot. And goddamn
Oh
tickets in the
man.
parking lot are
Never heard that
running
before.
35 and it should have been 15.
In the
But
parking lot.
anyway,
I can see him now in his little scooter.
back up to the dock, swing the door open. I said, man, they was telling me y'all needed this shit or y'all was going to shut down in the morning. And the man says, look right down through there. And there was a goddamn stack of equipment pouring up the highway out there. He said, we didn't need that shit. Hey, now this is when it didn't go on your record.
Right.
Right, yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
talking about way back there. This is when it didn't go on your record.
Yeah.
Blow your nose, man.
Anyway, you just send them in checks. It didn't count. And then somewhere along in there, they got to talking about points. I never got involved in points. I slacked up enough. But I know it's here right now. But
Yeah.
I had, and the 2 in Arkansas I bought them back. Oh yeah. You call that lawyer up and give him $500, and he goes over there, and plus the ticket was 125, so it was 600.
25.
Yeah, $625 to buy the ticket back. In other words, we didn't plead guilty.
Mhm.
We pleaded no contest. We paid the fine and keep it off the record.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I got 2 over there in Arkansas that I had to buy back.
Let's get the judge to state there, right?
Right. Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pay it off.
And we even had the lawyer get into it. You get a ticket, they're supposed to turn it in on your license in Arkansas, turn it in on your license, and then it comes to Tennessee, and the Tennessee can bump you.
Right.
That points stuff. But if they don't turn it in over there, Tennessee don't know nothing about you got a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And then your record is clean, because you paid it off, but no record.
Right.
In the ticket, you buy it back.
Yeah,
I bought one back
weird now.
just before you get into Dallas. I've been around the world probably, I don't know. Well, actually, you get to thinking, I've been around the world 10 times, but that's at almost 7 million miles. Rockwall.
Okay.
Speed limit's 55. I'm running down there 75. Anyway, the goddamn city cop was 5 miles outside the goddamn jurisdiction. You know what the hell he was doing out there? But anyway, he gave me a ticket outside of the goddamn city limits. Well, anyway, I jacked around that a little bit, and that got that $500 in there on it. Okay, when it come time to go to court, we moved it from there to Dallas. Took it from away from it, took it out of Hill County, and moved it down yonder. Okay, it come time again, we moved it from there back to the Kit County. And then it come up again, and we moved it from there back to their county.
Right.
And then when we got ready to move it back this time, they said if I'd come up and pay the damn ticket, they'd discharge it. So we moved it 3 times, and they discharged it on the way back and kept it off the record.
That's good.
Yeah, you kept it back. I would say I was.
Ain't good no more.
I was wild back then, and I had to buy them back. Cause on the way back, my hookie got me.
Right.
We run out of Tennessee down here, which is full of Kentucky. We run to Columbia, Maryland, which is 30 miles north of Washington, D.C. And that was my round. Coming out of there, I come back to Richmond, Virginia, and get A.H. Robbins going to Dallas, Texas. Drugs and all this other stuff anyway. And that was my round. Got there for 5 or 6 years up through that. Anyway, it did snow and rain, it's a little sleepy. Anyway, I got my drugs on there, and here I head out. I ride along with a little traffic, and all of a sudden, there ain't nobody nowhere. You know, and it's bad for me. It's bad for me. There ain't nobody around, I'm gonna go imagine that goddamn gas station. I'm running along there, a good hour. I'm running along between 75 and 80. I'm just cruising down through there, you know. And I top a hill and I look, and there's traffic down yonder in that other lane, like you wouldn't believe. I mean, they had red down there. I'm sure. Anyway, I get on the CB. I said, "What the hell is going on? What y'all doing down there? What the hell going on?" "It's all right, son. There's a goddamn solid sheet of ice up here." And I'm running at 80 miles.
Ooh.
Wow.
Well, meanwhile, I'll let off the gas. Nothing happens.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Hey, there ain't no traction. Anyway, I reach over and I step on the brake. Nothing.
Ooh.
You know, I just think, I said, well, but luckily, as far as you can see, there ain't nothing. I said, well, I got plenty of room. I got goddamn 2 ditches. I let off, I hit the brake again. Nothing. And then I ease up again, and then I feel it start catching a little bit. And I top this hill, and down below that hill, there's goddamn cars all over the fucking road. And I'm coming 70 mile an hour off this fucking hill. I grab the goddamn horn, I'm on the brake, ain't nothing happening. And there's a state trooper in the left lane sitting up like this. I got the horn, I hit that radio, I said, "State trooper, if you don't move that, if you ain't in that car, I can't move that son of a bitch, we all gonna be in a problem." And just by that time I got to him, he backed that goddamn car off in the ditch, and I went by every goddamn way.
Oh yeah, wow. Woo.
And meanwhile, I'm still stepping on the brake and ain't nothing happening. So anyways, another little hill, I get up top of the hill and stop. And I holler back to that trooper. I said, "You want me to wait on you up here?" He said, "Hell no, and slow that son of a bitch down." Man, I shit you not. He's there. I'm on the brake. There's a goddamn, I planned it out. Either I hit the goddamn car, or I got to go in the ditch behind him. Now I'm planning. This is it. And just about the time I'm gonna turn the steering wheel to miss him and just run off in the damn ditch. He goes backwards right off in the damn ditch, and I clear him off.
Boy, that'd have been ugly.
Yeah, it's blessed. You can't pull the shit I pulled, and it's bad. I run that Columbia, Maryland. I run for 5 or 6 years. Come out of the inner city, go to Columbia, Maryland, come back to A.H. Robbins, and either go down that way, and I always like to go south down 95 over, because I can go to Georgia and get that 99-cent gallon gas. But on the weekend, I'll swing back the other way and come down 40 and come back to the house, spend the weekend at the house. But anyway, we're riding along there. There's about 2 foot of snow on the ground. I'm riding along, and these assholes are riding along about 35 miles an hour. And goddamn, I got to go. I got to go. You goddamn 35 miles an hour, and I got 1,000 miles to go, and I'm going to sit down and use it on the bitch and get boys. I hit that goddamn left lane. I'm running about 60, 65 out there, goddamn 2 or 3 foot of snow. And they're giving me hell. He's gonna crash, he's gonna wreck, he's gonna kill somebody out of shit. Luckily, my trucks that I had, I kept the tires up good enough on them. And I hadn't had but 2 slips. 2 slips.
Right.
And don't make up, you can't do that. You can't run a goddamn 2 foot snow 70 miles an hour. You can't do it. I done it. I'm out in the left lane, goddamn slaying every fucking thing on the highway. worked. Anyway, we come up to 232. I can't. It starts with a C there in Tennessee, big ass mountain. Anyway, this time it's solid ice. They've had the road closed for 3 hours, and I ain't lit up yet. Oh, I come off that mountain. Solid speed out, I come off that mountain. And I was doing 35, and I'm doing 45, and then I'm doing 55, and then I'm doing 65, and I'm sitting on a break down. Goddamn, here I come. Now, y'all need to look out. And down at the bottom, the state troopers down there. He hits on that. Basically now, the state troopers are not allowed to have a CB.
Right.
The citizen band, they're not allowed to have it.
Yep.
But back in the older days, they did. But anyway, he said, son, that goddamn highway's been closed for 2 days. I said, yeah, I know. I got out in the highway and couldn't get out. I said, I turned the wheel to get off, and it said, you ain't getting off. So here I am. He said, slow that damn thing down. I said, man, I've been on the brakes this top of that fucking hill. I got both footprints in the damn floor trying to stop this son of a bitch, and nothing happened. I said, I didn't have no choice to turn it loose. Anyway, he said, go on, be careful. Me and my little buddy running Mark Columbia, Maryland, back up here again. We going up through there. We hit Virginia. Everything going good in it. And he's talking about, I was going to buy a gun. Anyway, he's talking about, well, what would you want? I just talked to my buddies in front of me. I said, I'm going to buy a damn 357. But somebody come on the radio. I got one for sale. Well, all right, what do you want for it? He said, I want 200 for it. You know, well, I hollered at my little buddy. I said, hey, I'm going to buy it. We're so-and-so and we're so-and-so. He said, well, I'm not too far behind y'all. I will stop that rest area up there. Okay. Then I told my little buddy on the radio, I said, look, I said, when you get out of your truck, you bring your goddamn gun back down here. Let's make sure that I get to buy the gun and you don't rob me.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, brother, we're sitting there, and here comes this state trooper up behind us and turns the goddamn lights on. You know, well, what in the hell is going on? Well, anyway, he walks up there. He says, which one of y'all is wanting to buy that gun?
Wow.
You know,
That was him all the time.
Yep.
you know, and I said, hell, I don't know what you're talking about. He said, well, I've got one for sale. I said, whoa! Anyway, he makes out this pretty nickel-plated 357 Magnum in his counter and all that shit, and I give him $200 and we parted ways. Scared me to who-was about that gun. I said, hell, it wasn't us.
Oh my God.
I got another one.
What was your very first truck that you drove?
Well, I worked for Sartan Trucking Company.
Okay.
And I was loading trailers for Sartan Trucking Company. And then when I get the trailers loaded, I'd come back to the shop or to the garage, and I'd get one of them ragged ass cab over single axles and go get that trailer and take them out of Union City down to Dyersburg.
Okay.
And I'd get all 3 of them down there, and then I'd come back and put the truck up, and then I'd go home and come back at 9 o'clock in the morning and start loading trailers again. And about 9 o'clock at night, I get to drive the truck and on and on. And when I first hired in driving a truck, I told the boss, my boss now, anyway, I told him, I said, I hadn't been over the road, but I've been in every alley in 3 counties. I've backed in every alley on 3 counties.
Yeah.
He said, you can do that, you can drive over the road.
Right.
But first one was 86 cab over, had a 400 in it, 9-speed.
Okay.
And he stretched the frame and put a tag axle on it. So it was a single axle, but you had the deal here, you could drive and it reversed the wheels.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we was doing that for fuel mileage. That thing was whooping out about 7 miles a gallon.
Really? Oh,
And then
wow.
when you got a heavy load on it, you had to make it come down.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I drove it about a year and a half, and I broke the motor in it. with 4 rods. Well, anyway, we got it towed back to the house and all that good shit, and I went on and put a brand new 400 small cam in it.
Okay.
And after that, and meanwhile, I put a new clutch in it. And,
Might as well. It's all the way. Yeah.
And done all that, and we put a new turbo on it.
Okay.
And this, that, and that. And I said, hey, I'm gonna buy that truck, and I gave him $16,000 for it. And I kept it I kept it 8 months. I paid off the $16,000. I had $16,000 in the I paid the $16,000 off. I had $16,000 cash, and I turned around and sold it for $16,000.
Oh wow.
Hey, money maker, man.
Yep.
You know, golly world, look at me.
Yep.
I'm sitting here with $30,000. Well, anyway, then I went out looking for another truck, and one of my buddies had a 76 cab over International rock hard. It was a grain truck.
Okay.
Anyway, I drove that thing about 4 months, and it beat me to death. Well, anyway, I gave $8,000 for it and sold it for 10.
Nice.
Still making, boy, making money with
Making
these
money.
trucks.
Yep.
Oh, you're in the right game now. And then I started out with that brand new 84 Hood International. And then that's when I started. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
But it was a money maker, and I had the transmission tore down and reversed the damn gears and killed that truck. I didn't have that motor for it. It was 10-speed direct. Yeah, 10-speed direct. And I had them change the gears around. Okay, 9th was back here and 10th was up yonder. And it didn't. It killed it. You could never put it in overdrive.
So what would you say from the time you started to now? What would you say? What is the best thing you think you've seen change in trucking, and what would you say is the worst thing you've seen change in trucking?
Oh, well, all right, it's the CDL driver's license. It's okay, but they turned around and told me, hey, we're going to change your chauffeur license over to CDL license. And no JB Hunt will ever be able to get their driver's license. And they lied. And my $6 for 2 years went to goddamn $54 for 2 years. Yeah. Oh, we're going to get all them crazy truck drivers. This is going to stop them. This is going to stop them. And then they turned around and they went to $78 for 5 years. Yeah, and I think that's where we're sitting now. So, but that was the first thing they come up with that was going to take care. I mean, you pulled in on a parking lot, was going to park, and there's a JB Hunt around there. You had to get out in front of your damn truck with a gun and a goddamn ball bat to keep getting hit. That's it. Then Jess at truck stop, we stop at a truck. Pulled in there, got parked and everything, and JB Hunt got ready to leave over there, and the damn Peterbilt right beside of me, he tore the goddamn hood plumb off of it.
Gosh.
Damn hood laying here on the ground. JB Hunt pulled out and just cut that damn truck, cut the hood plumb off of it.
Wow.
The very day, the first day, they started to let doubles run in Kentucky. They let Tennessee, it all come in that week, or that, anyway. Solid ice I went through. I'm going to Columbia, Maryland. So this time, instead of going down 40 and messing with them down hills down through there, I swing across and come up and get on 24. Okay, I'm riding along 24. Solid ice, you know, I'm riding along, and I got my 84, so that makes 85, 86 out of it.
Yeah.
I'm riding along. I don't know if it was roadway. Roadway's coming down the road, and I'm over here looking. And I said, I ain't never seen that before. The son of a bitch had done, the doubles had done turned around and jerked him going backwards down this road, and then it backs off in the ditch. And then here he is sitting over, you know, The very first one
Wow.
to come across with a double was in the ditch. And there was 5 more doubles in the ditch before I got to Nashville. They started out, I got doubles, but anyway.
Yeah.
They started out, they put the heavy ass trailer on the back.
Ooh, no.
We know now.
Right,
We know
yeah,
now.
yeah.
But this was the very first one.
Yeah.
And they was putting the heavy trailer on the back, and the damn heavy trailer on the back was taken off and run them in the ditch. And it was a learning because that was the very first time
Right.
doubles were allowed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, wagon,
Okay.
wiggle wagons.
Find you a place to pull over, get that grease gun out, and grease that fucking spindle
Okay.
on the back. Grease it. That's all that goddamn shit out. What it was doing was hanging metal to metal. And it'd hang over here. And until it broke out loose, it had to go over here and hang.
Okay.
You turn around and grease that thing and put it up there. And she sat there and wiggles like it's supposed to.
Huh.
In other words, it don't go, it quits trying to dig in.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, that makes sense. I never thought about that. I mean, obviously you know about making sure the fifth wheel is greased, but I never thought about make sure that the spin. Wow.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video and listened to those old trucker stories. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. Consider subscribing. And thank you for watching. And as always, it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. Hard times don't last, hard truckers do. But last but not least, stay smooth, my friends.